Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome again to another Tuesday edition of the most awesome 1980s action drama, The A-Team. And we're here with our review day here on Tuesday. We are doing today a review for Season 2. We've just finished Season 1, and now we're on to Season 2, Episode 1. Now, in this episode, Amy Amanda Allen, played by Melinda Kulea, is still there, but sometime during this season, a new lady named Maria Heasley, who plays Tanya Baker, will be coming in soon. So when we get to that, we'll let you know. With me, of course, as always, is Brother Jay, my brother from Louisiana. How you doing, Mr. Jay?
What's up, my bitches? Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong. That's a different live stream. Sorry. How you doing, everybody?
Oh, bye. Hey, Jay, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing great. The Lord has blessed me with a beautiful wife, 2 beautiful cats, and the breath of life every day. So I am so thankful
Amen.
to God Almighty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. First into the chat here is Jim's Landscape, LLC #1, Commodore Productions. By the way, everyone, he has already premiered his repair trailer, which is Repair Trailer 4 officially. It is out on his website, so please check it out. It is hilarious. It is pretty funny. 10 minutes ago, he said. And then, of course, he says, Mikey, late again. Oh, that's right. He's retired. Oh, my.
Oh,
Just like
my.
okay. Yeah. So, very cool. And let me highlight this. Okay. So today, what we're planning on is the reviews. As we do our reviews and our grade, the information we have from IMDb is very short today. There's very few things in there. But 2 things I want to address actually first before we begin. In the last season, there was a change just in the opening narration that we tell you John Ashley did. He actually said 10 years ago, and then everything I say after to begin our review was there. Now, in this episode, they said they changed those words from 10 years ago in the opening narration to in 1972. So I just wanted to clarify.
In 1872, there were a bunch of crazy people that wanted to destroy the world.
Yeah, right. No. So I just wanted to clarify. I did say that first, the first season with the narration is correct. The only thing is that there were just a few words that were different, but that's fine. I love reading the way I have it right here. So, every time when we open up the monologue, so it's really awesome. The other thing I found out too was a few friends of mine are diehard Dallas Cowboys fans, and today their Hall of Fame center for the Cowboys, Larry Allen, who was a part of a few Super Bowl championships, did pass away unexpectedly at the age of 52. And as speaking for myself, as a diehard 49ers, San Francisco 49ers and Washington Redskins fan, before they became, I don't like to say the word, but I'll say it once, Commanders. Before that happened, the Cowboys had big rivalries, and they still do with both teams. And but when someone dies from either of those rivalry teams, we do usually say a moment of silence because they were huge players. And Larry Allen, suffice it to say, not only was a great champion on the field, but off the field as well. He contributed to a lot of charities. He did a lot of work for homes for or Habitat for Humanity around the Dallas area. He was very well known. So what we'll do right now is, before we go into the monologue and we get started, let's go ahead and do 1 minute of silence, and I'll mute my mic here. 1 minute of silence for him, Larry Allen, and then we'll begin. So 1 moment, please. All right, and thank you, everyone, observing a moment of silence for Larry Allen, passed away age 52, the Hall of Fame center for the Dallas Cowboys. Thank you, everyone, for doing that for us today, especially in the chat as well. Okay, so now let's begin with our monologue, and then we'll get started. So, from John Ashley, the guy of the 50s and 60s of the Beach Babes, along with Frankie Avalon, Nanette Funicello, and then he does this. All right. So in 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem and no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, they also showed, during the opening credits, they showed scenes from season 1. So they already went back and did. And the thing, too, was this episode premiered on September 20th, 1983. So a couple days before, just to give you a perspective, I had just turned, in 2 days, I would turn 18. I had just gone 2 days or 4 days before to see The Police in concert with Sting, Andy Summers, and Stuart Copeland. The band's Madness, which did Our House in the Middle of the Street, and then Thompson Twins opened for them at the Phoenix Municipal Ballpark Stadium out in Phoenix, Arizona. So everything happened all at once. And I was in college at the time. I was at Arizona State University. So when I saw this, it was in a dark room, a lounge area with a bunch of guys. We all liked the A-Team. So I had seen the whole, first season. I was like, I'm ready for this season. And this episode kind of gave me a downer. It's like, oh, yikes.
Yeah.
So, it didn't do so well. Anyway, let's see here. Okay, so the basic plot is the A-Team heads to South Africa to defend a diamond mine after the owner is killed. Like I said, it aired on September 20th, 1983. The director was Ron Satloff, S-A-T-L-O-F. He'd done a few other episodes. The writers were Patrick Hasberg, Stephen J. Cannell, of course, and Frank Lupo. And as I said, during this season, we still had Melinda Culea as Amy Amanda Allen, but eventually she was going to leave, and then it was going to be Maria Heasley that takes over for her from the L.A. Curry.
He got fired.
Right, got fired, right.
Because
eventually
boys didn't want a woman in the show.
Right. So eventually we will get to that. Before I let Jay begin, one thing I wanted to mention is in the cast, um, it had, of course, George Papard playing Hannibal, Dirk Benedict playing Faceman, Melinda Colea, as I mentioned, Dwight Schultz as Hollyman Murdoch,
Look at her
Mr. T was
photo.
playing B.A. Baracus. You had Michael Halsey, who played Alan Schechter. He was an Englishman and a South African in the movie or in the episode. You had Kristen
Yeah.
Meadows, who played Toby Griffin. You had Sam Scarber, Brian Libby, Peter Elbling, Garnett Smith, Joffrey C. Brown. He was the bartender.
God,
Steve
they got too many
Vandeman,
people on that thing.
Tony Epper, John Ashley, of course, the narrator. He was uncredited. And then Monty Jordan played a helicopter pilot in this. Now, the one person I wanted to emphasize real quick is Albert Salmi. He played Jonathan Fletcher. Unfortunately, Albert Salmi passed away in 1990. He was born March 11, 1927 in Brooklyn, New York, to Finnish parents from Finland. He served in the Army during World War II. He used the GI Bill to study at the Dramatic Workshop of the American Theater Wing and the prestigious Actors Studio. He became a stage actor. He was on Broadway. His first role was with Bo Decker. He called himself Bo Decker in Bus Stop. That's a big, huge success for him. He's known for a couple of movies. He did Caddyshack. He was Mr. Noonan in 1980. He did Dragon Slayer. He played the role of Greil, Greil, in 1981. He was in The Brothers Karamazov way back in 1958. He was Smerdyakov in that. And, of course, yes, I remember him from Escape from the Planet of the Apes in 1971. And he had done 161 movies or TV. So, and a soundtrack even. So, yes, he did a lot of things. The last thing he did before he passed was 2 episodes of a TV miniseries called Till We Meet Again. And that was in 1989. And before that, he was in the Mission Impossible TV reboot series from 1989. And he was in 1 episode of that. So yeah, Albert Salmi did a lot of war movies and things like that as well. So yeah, he did really well. Okay.
Take a look at Melinda. Take a look at Melinda's photo.
Okay. Hold on just a sec. I'll take a look at Melinda's photo. Let me check the correct on it here. Yeah, that's not Melinda Colea, is it?
That is from Home Improvement again.
Yeah. Well, now that's weird. Huh. Yeah. Well, she was she did The Fisher King with Robin Williams. She was the sitcom wife in 1991. That was the role she played. She was in the X-Files in 1999. She was in 1 episode. Her name in that episode was Karen Berquist. And she was Soren. She played 1 episode as Soren, Soren, in Star Trek The Next Generation in 1992. She was in that too. So, weird. Jay, are you still there?
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Yeah, Jay, you still there?
Yeah.
I read the chat. Why does he keep saying that, Jim? Did you read chat? Yes, I read your 10 minutes ago, Mikey late again, all of that. I read all that. Jay, are you still there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I'm not sure what I'm not sure what Jim means. Did you read chat? I'm not sure what he means by that.
I'm trying to find your channel on my
Thank you.
I don't know why you're live. Where are you?
I don't know. I'm right here.
It's the subscription part of YouTube is not showing you live. It's not
Huh,
even registering that you're online.
really?
Yeah.
That is weird. Huh. That's weird. Okay, let me take a look. Hold on. It could be problems with YouTube again. It wouldn't surprise me. It's weird.
Usually, whoever is live, they're the first one up there. You're
Yeah.
not on the subscription thing. Now you're on the home thing, but you're not on the subscription.
I
That's why I
it's
keep telling you, I never get notifications on your channel when you are
yeah,
live. Yes, he read the chat.
I did. And it yeah, and seeing it still I'm right there. Yeah, she sees me too. Yeah, yeah, I'm
There's
there.
nothing in the background chat, so I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about either.
3
It's on a,
watching.
yeah, it's weird. It's on a delay, so I'm
Yeah,
not sure what.
because it's not showing that you are online except on the home page. You're the first one there. But when I hit subscription,
Huh?
there's nothing live.
Yeah, that's weird. Because it says I'm live right now. It says 16 minutes and 59
And
seconds.
you're about the fifth one. If I hit live on subscription, you're the fifth one instead of the first one. Because the others
That's
have been
weird.
on there for quite some time.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't know what's
Huh.
wrong with YouTube.
I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. Well, you know what's happening. I know what's happening so far is when you hit like, it's not showing up as that it's hitting like. But it puts the number in because right now we have 4 likes in for the channel for
Oh,
this particular
likes.
episode. Yeah, so we do have 4 likes already for this episode that we're doing, but it doesn't. When I hit a like, it doesn't show up as. I mean, the number shows up, but it doesn't
And
show
I
the
don't think it
number.
shows up if you hit your own like button.
Yeah. Oh, I've done it
I would
before.
think.
Yeah, yeah, I've done it before after my thing. We're
Have
okay.
you
That's
done
why.
have you done the director and the writers yet?
No. This is this is season 2, episode 1, Diamonds and Dust. That's the one we're doing.
Yeah, no. I was wondering if you had already said who the director and the
I already said
uh
who the director. Yes, I already said who the
oh,
director was and the writers.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just
Well, and
wondering.
then the last thing I'll quote, and then I'll let you go into it. These locations that are supposed to be the locations that are supposed to be South Africa are not, obviously. What most of the location was filmed at Santa Monica Pier in Santa Monica, California. Most of the other exteriors were filmed in the town of Santa Clarita, California. And then the mine scenes were filmed at Bronson Caves, Bronson Canyon, as part of Griffith Park, which is at 4730 Crystal Springs Drive in Los Angeles, California. That's where most of the mine scenes were at. So,
Uh-huh.
okay. All right. So we're caught up there. So if you want to go ahead and
And
start with trivia, and then when you get to the quotes, let me know and we'll do quotes together.
the production company is Universal Television, Stephen
Right.
J. Canal Productions, distributed by NBC in 1983, and the others don't really matter. Don't freeze up,
Oh no.
stupid phone. Glenn Sound Company was did the re-recording. Ribbon
Yeah,
Cannon and Associates did the casting. GMC trucks and bus were provided the truck for the GMC truck of BA's A-Team van.
right.
And Howard Anderson Digital Effects was of course, uh, did the opticals and all the what do you call it? The special effects for the show.
Cool. All right. So
All
you want to
right,
go to trivia
now if
first?
I can get
Yeah,
this thing to work, I'll give us the trivia.
sounds good.
But it keeps going all the way down, and I want to go all the way up.
Okay.
You dipwit.
All right. Go ahead with the
Okay,
trivia.
you already talked about the season 2 thing. In
Yeah, I
1981,
did. I
Dale
saw
Jet Ranger III, 206B-III or
all
LLL,
three. It's yeah.
N2044C, C/N3363 is commonly used
Okay.
in other productions, once a couple of weeks ago on One More Time, but is
Right.
best known as the Santini Air helicopter with a red, white, and blue paint scheme for Airwolf.
Yes,
The Beatles record Hey Jude is mentioned by Murdoch and Faith.
it
And
is.
that's it for trivia.
Yeah. Now let me emphasize two things on like I said, in season 2, the opening words of the opening narration were changed from 10 years ago to in 1972. So as I said, I did say it right, except that it started
Yeah,
second season instead of the first season. So that's okay.
right.
The other thing too is the Bell Jet Ranger helicopter. Uh, that CN is their call number. That was the call number 3363. And then
Yeah,
their helicopter
that's what I
number
said.
for the model, the distribution is N2044C. So
Yeah, I read
that's
that.
those
I read that.
explanation. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead with the goofs then, sir. Next is the goofs. Go ahead.
Continuity. In the last scene when BA pulls Fletcher by legs, the light is low, like it was shot in dusk, though all of the action happens in the middle of the day. The second guess is they stand in the cave, so it will not be possible to fly chopper this close to cave entrance.
Yeah.
After the first ambush, BA installs the brake drum, an 8-bolt and wheel from the Ford pickup on the left front of the truck. When the team gets ready to leave, the original 5-bolt wheel is on the truck.
Okay.
The, the factual errors, this show was supposed to be taking place in South Africa, but the helicopter Fletcher flies is a 1981 Bell 206 III or LLL with a
Yeah,
U.S.
it's a
registration marking.
206B-3. Yeah. With U.S. registration markings. Yeah.
I'm reading it. I'm
I know
reading
you
it.
are.
If you
I
want to read
know.
it, read it. Don't tell me to read it and then you repeat.
I just clarified it for you, brother. Go ahead,
Finish it
keep
up.
reading.
No, finish it up.
The FAA does not register aircraft in territories outside the U.S. That's the factual error. That's absolutely true. Okay, now you read the miscellaneous.
No, you read the miscellaneous. You read it.
You want me to?
Yep. Please do, because every time I read it, you repeat. Read it.
Oh, all right. The action is supposed to take place in South Africa. In this country, they drive on the left side of the road, so the driving wheel is on the right hand side of the car. But all the cars you see in this episode have their wheel on the wrong side. There you go.
You does that a lot, Jay.
Okay, now can we share the quotes? Or do you want me to read
You
everything
can do
myself?
whatever you want to.
Well, you go ahead. Let's start the quotes. You go first.
I'm trying to get it pulled up. It keeps sending me to something else. Hang on, I'm struggling with my
What?
stupid ass old phone, and it won't send me to anywhere but hell.
Oh, jeez. That's not good. Oh,
God, what the hell is going on?
I'm sweaty. Ooh, it is humid. It's supposed to rain.
Now it just shut me out. Dang it! What is going on?
I don't know, sir.
Would you please stop shutting me off? Lord have mercy, Jesus. I think that what they were talking about, they were doing something to the Google Chrome is actually happening because it's not responding at all. I don't, I don't have another browser, and I don't know what the heck they're doing with this Google Chrome.
Oh
Dear
boy.
Lord.
Wow. Well, you can still see me
Man,
on YouTube, right? I'm assuming that Jim
I'm
can
on
still
my
see.
new
Well, I know
phone
that
on the street.
Suzanne can. Yeah, Suzanne can still see
I'm
me.
on
That's the question.
I'm on my new phone with the StreamYard. I'm looking at the IMDb on my old phone.
Oh, okay. All right.
Faye says to Hannibal, "Don't you smile at me like that. That's not even a real smile. It's just a bunch of teeth playing with my mind."
Okay. Do you want to be Murdoch or Face?
You can go ahead.
Murdoch? Okay. I don't know if this is going to work. Face? What country did you say this uniform's from?
Sherman Oaks Neighborhood Watch and Parent Control.
What rank?
Chief Crossing Guard.
Terrific.
Murdoch, it's the singer, not the song.
And you say, go ahead, you do Baker.
You guys are crazy, says Baker.
Hannibal and indicating Murdoch. Oh no, he's crazy. We're just bad tempered. Yeah, go ahead and read Murdoch. Go ahead.
Go ahead and read Murdoch.
Faced with a herd of stampeding elephants. Go
What?
ahead, you read Murdoch.
Hang on a minute.
What's wrong, Jay?
Holy sheep dip.
What?
Woman found still alive in a casket at a funeral home, but dies hours later.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wow.
That was a news update from my local CBS News.
Oh,
Dang,
geez.
there's going to be a lawsuit.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
All right,
Do
you
want to
go
read?
ahead with Murdoch. I'm always BA.
Okay, all right. So while I'm reading the Murdoch by himself, faced with a herd of stampeding elephants. Well, guys, not to run the risk to sound melodramatic. Goodbye forever. Okay. Murdoch handing BA his stuffed teddy. Now take care of Bogey for me, will you, BA? He ain't old enough to drink yet.
The man is nuts. Throws the bear into the car.
And Murdoch says, singing while puppeteering a teddy bear, I'm Bogey the bear, I'm covered with hair.
You do face.
Now you do face. You do face. Go ahead.
You do face. Go ahead.
All right. That's not even a real smile. It's just a bunch of teeth playing with my mind.
Why did they put that in twice, Lord? B.A. Baracus wanting to know how they will get home from South Africa. You tell me, I'll break your head.
It's already broken.
Lander
then,
says they say bad luck runs in families.
And Hannibal said, I've heard it's the same with stupidity, but what's that ugliness?
Faye, speaking to a potential client, says, we don't work mines. I don't see how we can help you.
Well, he must have told that to the client or something.
He told it to Toby.
Toby.
When they
right,
first
right,
met.
Right. Okay, go ahead and read the connections, Jay. We got
can get
just
this
two of them.
thing to
Okay.
act right.
Yeah, connections. Yeah.
Connections featured in the A-Team Curtain Call TV episode 1984. A scene from this episode is featured during a flashback. The references the bridge on the River Kwai in 1957 mentioned by Murdoch and Face.
Yeah, that was a great scene when they mentioned Bridge on the River Kwai because we own the film, or I guess we did one time. I know my dad did. It's a great war film. I really enjoyed it. So go ahead and you give your review and grade first, Brother Jay. What did you think of the episode?
It was kind of okay, and then all of a sudden, when they pulled that armored mine cart out through the tear gas, BA is shooting point blank range and can't hit sheet dip. That's impossible. You're at point blank range. You can't hit a barn. You can't hit the truck or the tires or even any of the men. Are you shooting blanks? Dang.
I don't know. He's supposed to be special forces, right? There, all four of them are.
I know they're shooting blanks, but geez, this is a action show, and you're supposed to kill people. Dang, they never kill nobody.
I know.
I give this a 3.8 out of 5.
Wow.
And I'm really tempted to give it a 2.8. And I give it a C+.
I think I'm right around where you are because I actually gave it a lower grade. I gave it around the grade is correct, but for me, I gave it a more like a 3.5 out of 5, and like between a C and a C+. I was right there. So yeah. You gave it a C+. I'll agree with you on that. Yeah, C+ is pretty much that's it. I mean. And then, that's the one scene I want to emphasize is the fact that they're in these mines. We know, okay, as it says, we know they're in Griffith Park. They're outside of LA. I mean, they're just right there. Hold on just a second. Miss Yvette, I will, after this stream is over, I came by LDG. It says, so I presume you won't be popping in for a private chat. I said that I would after I was done here. I did this morning. No one was there. So I wanted to pop in to say hello to you and talk to you, okay? But if you're willing to wait until this is done, I can come by LDGs and talk to you. See, that's what I was talking about. So, yeah, we'll take care of it. Don't worry. And if we don't do it tomorrow then. So, yeah, it's okay.
Tomorrow is your. Why do I always want to call the greatest American hero Captain America here lately? Lord.
What's that now? The greatest American hero? That's what I've been doing on Wednesday mornings.
For some reason, I keep here lately. I've been wanting to call the greatest American hero Captain America.
I don't know why you call it that.
I don't know. And
I don't know why.
you have got to subscribe to Irving Zoo, man. He is reviewing the 1970 live action Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay.
And he's doing a great job.
Okay.
You know, with that Hammond guy.
Nicholas Hammond.
Nicholas Hammond. Yeah.
Yes.
He's in season 2 right now.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
I mean, he reviews. Do you remember a TV show with Sally Field called "The Girl with Something Special"?
Yeah.
He's reviewing that. He's reviewing the old '60s Incredible Hulk, Thor, Submariner, and Captain America.
So his YouTube channel is called Irving Zoo.
Yeah,
That's the name of it.
right.
Okay. So I will go ahead and subscribe to Irving Zoo. If I can find it, I'll subscribe to it. Because I would love to see some of those kind of
You
reviews.
have to, before you hit the subscription, you need to look and see if he has the amazing Spider-Man. It's, hang on one second. He doesn't actually call it the Amazing Spider-Man, but it is the Amazing Spider-Man because you see the block, the title card. The Amazing Irving Man.
Amazing Irving Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm just quoting from Jim here. He says he went to LDG's place and someone kept muting him, so he left. I'm sorry. I don't know why, Jim. I don't know why, and I wish I knew what was happening there. But like I said, as soon as I'm done here, because we just did the reviews, we took care of the episode and our information. I wanted to be here at least for another half hour or so extra, and I was going to allow some people to come up here if they want to talk about something that's going on. I just found out that Strange New Worlds from Trek, from Star Trek, their final episode is reminiscent of Balance of Terror, and they've been copying from that TOS episode throughout most of it. And Akiva Goldsman, he was talking, and I said, man, if your neck was right in front of me right now, I would have just...
I don't see him live at all.
Well, it's terrible because it's the finale of the season. And they literally stole... Well, I'm just saying, they literally stole from Balance of Terror, from the episode, like everything. From the words, everything that was there.
I'm saying that LDG is, I don't see him live at all. It says the next live is June 30th.
Well, no. He has his own underground channel. He has his own StreamYard channel. Like Jim has his own channel on Facebook, which is live. Well, it's not live. It's a private channel. Yeah. LDG has his own StreamYard private channel. It's called The Underground. So that's where Miss Yvette and I and some other people, we talk and everything. And there's something going on with our friend Bird of Prey 5. So we'll just have to find out what that is after I'm done here. I just told her, and she said she'll be there for about 4 hours. I said, okay, fine. I'm going to finish here and then go. Yeah, StreamYard.
Oh, he's on StreamYard. Okay. I got
Yes. Well, technically, so is Jim's Landscape. He has his own, he calls it Commodore Chat, and it's his own private chat that he has on StreamYard, even though it's not displayed, as well as LDG, who has his own underground chat. Those are private places. And I never give out the StreamYard address to those, because unless that's up to Jim on his or LDG on his. So, yeah, I don't do it. So because that's their own place. That's their own private place. It's where people can go and talk and, in private, things are going wrong. It's like when you and I talk in private after we go off, sign off, backstage. Right. That's right. That's where you and I go.
What's going on with YouTube? They have got some weird crap going on.
I know. For Google Chrome, I don't know what's happening. I don't. Seriously, I have no idea what's happening with that. But anyway, let's just say what the name of the episode is for next week.
Dogs disguised as pandas.
Let's see here.
And dogs disguised as pandas in a zoo.
Yeah, really.
What the hell? Lord forgive me.
Yeah, that sounds bizarre.
What is going on with YouTube today?
So next week, season 2, episode 2, we do on next Tuesday It's called Recipe for Heavy Bread. And in that, the plot is that the A-Team helps a fellow POW survivor who works as a pastry chef and is threatened by a drug distributor. Yeah, now on
Okay,
that
so
one, yeah,
that
now on
one
that
might be
one,
good.
that was a great episode actually, and that had not Soon Teko, but this one other guy. Well, we'll know who it is next week because I'll go through him.
Ooh.
But he was on a lot of karate movies. He did a lot of stuff, and he plays the pastry chef in this thing. So if it's the one I'm thinking about, but yeah, so that'll be next week. So
Oh,
we'll do that one next week.
Sean Weatherly is going to be on there.
What's that?
Sean Weatherly is going to be on there.
Oh, cool. Okay.
He was a hot little number in the 80s.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, we'll read about her and everything next week. So that's what we'll do. Okay. Now, it's up to you, Jay. We can go ahead and open this up for an open forum for next, half hour or so if you want.
It's whatever you need to do. If you need to go talk to your lady friend or whatever, that's fine with me. If you want to stick around, that's fine with me. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll stick with you. You know what? We'll just make it a full hour then. We'll stick here for another 20 minutes or so. I'm just going to go ahead and post the StreamYard. I'm not going to tag it to the top, but I'll put it here in the chat. So if anybody wants to come up here, that's fine. As long as we know you. I mean, that's the only reason we will. So, okay. So here is the StreamYard for our chat today, our review here today. So if you want to come up and talk for a few moments about things that are going on, like I said, we just, Jay and I have found out something going wacko with Google Chrome right now in regards to YouTube.
I know
so
they said something
keep
yesterday
an eye out.
that they were going to do something.
They were going to do something to it. Yeah, I do recall that, but I don't know what it was. I mean, they said something, and then I didn't know. I mean, I read into it, and there was nothing. I mean, it just said, we're going to do something major. And I'm like, okay. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I mean, did you hear anything else about it? Or?
To the fact that, what was it that they were talking? Hang on a minute. Google.
I got to put my
Google
information.
Chrome.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention that we did find, Suzanne did find for us the original Titanic on DVD. So we own it now. And then we also have Titanic 2, which was an old sci-fi sequel, which didn't quite work. And it was supposed to be like a sequel of Titanic, but it was called Titanic 2. Okay, there's Admiral Jim Shepard coming in. Hey,
Google
how you doing,
Chrome.
Jim?
Yeah, what's going on? I'm just sick and tired of this crap. What's going on? Come
I
on.
don't know.
What's going on?
What?
I don't know either.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's
You don't
happening.
know?
No.
I don't know what's
What?
going on.
What?
What?
They are giving us 72 hours to update or delete your browser.
Wow.
Delete your brain. Oh, no. Yeah, it was weird.
no
I went
brain.
over.
I have.
It was
corrected
weird.
it.
It was weird. I went over to LED. Somebody kept muting me. I'm like, what the heck? And they did it twice. I'm like, well, what if my headset's not working? So I went ahead and left, and I didn't do anything to the headset. I turned on NASA because I was listening earlier, and it worked fine. So either Chrome's having issues today, as you guys were saying, or everybody loves StreamYards having issues.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ain't that weird?
guess.
I don't know any other browsers. The only browser I've ever known is Google Chrome.
And that's the only
Well,
one I've ever used. I mean, the other one I was using was Microsoft Edge browser, but that's because that's connected to my actual computer. So There's really two browsers I've been using. Oh, and I did get that AVG, Jim, that you recommended. It's done wonders. So thank you for recommending that AVG security, smart scan,
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah.
If you pay for anything on AVG, they do have a secure browser, and it's a little bit better than Chrome. It works nice.
I
But you
think
gotta buy
they're
something
doing
of that.
this. I think they're doing this to force you to use just the Google browser instead of Google Chrome.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, just want to recognize quickly JPR PH1. He's one of our subs. Hey JPR, how you doing? Hi, have a good one. Just passing through to leave a like. Thank you, JPR. We do appreciate
Always love
you
likes.
being a part of our family
Four
here at
likes.
community. So yeah, so,
Mikey does not get that joke, Jim.
I guess.
What
Mikey
joke?
don't know much jokes at all.
I said, you said something about likes, and you said there were 4 likes on your channel right then. And I said, I was doing my Picard impression going, there are 4 likes.
I remember the episode, and
And
that
you
had
never got it.
what do you
Went
mean I never
over
got
his
it?
head.
It was a Romulan. It was David Warner.
Yeah, but you didn't think it was funny, apparently. Jim was laughing.
I'm worried. Okay, I'm just telling you, I'm worried about why would one of my friends tell me about somebody else who I know I had issues with, because I won't say their names anymore. I just want to keep that to myself right now.
Yeah.
But I can't understand why she would tell me that I had issues with this person. Well, because she already knew that. I mean, some people already knew what happened, what went down. But now she's
Yeah.
telling me she wants to talk to me privately about him. I'm like, why? There's nothing right now to be said. And there's some other things with somebody else I got going on too. So now I got these issues with 2 people, which is like, look, let's just, you know what? I'm just trying to do my thing here with my channel.
How
and all of a
about
sudden,
bring her up here and let's talk about it. Get it out in the open.
Yeah, get it out, man. Unzip that sucker. Let's go.
I'm not saying anything bad about this person that told you that they want to talk to you in private, but I feel it like this. If somebody can't talk to me in person, like in this chat, but want to do it off, there's something fishy in Denmark.
Uh-huh.
I don't like controversies. I don't like people. I'm not saying she is. I'm just talking in general. I don't like people who like to start trouble. Some people, and I had this done to me recently. I had someone here at the Bond House wanted to talk to me about somebody else. And I said, I don't do that game. Either we bring that person here and you confront them, or don't talk about it at all, because I do not like playing that game.
Yeah.
I don't like rumors. I don't like gossip. It's like my pastor, the late Luther Sanson used to say, rumors and gossiping is the work of the devil.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that.
It always leads to trouble.
Yes.
And it usually leads to not the person who's telling it, but the person they're telling it to. Because people like to try to get that person, the person they're talking to, let's say, you. somebody tells you something in private, they're trying to get you in trouble. I'm not saying she's doing it. I'm just saying in general now. I'm not in the habit of accusing anybody doing anything. But if somebody ever, this is what I'm trying to say. If somebody came to me on chat or in the comment and said, I need to talk to you in private. No. If you need to say something here where I have witnesses. Because most of the time it's just rumors and innuendos and trying to start trouble. I'm not into that. Never been into that. No, don't want to be in it. But
well, I'm glad that you.
Preaching is over with, fellas. Good night.
No, but well, I wanted to see. Now, here's the thing. We'll just get back to this Star Trek thing here real quick, just for a couple minutes. I don't normally talk about New Trek, but the fact that I watched this background about the final season episode they're doing for Strange New Worlds, and basically almost verbatim, they took every bit of dialogue and every bit of action from an original TOS episode called Balance of Terror, which had Mark Leonard as a Romulan.
Oh, yeah.
And Kirk. And basically, they're doing it where Pike is the aggressor, and they have somebody else doing the Romulan, and Spock is acting passive. But he says, you should attack. And it's basically they're copying. I mean, this is where creativity's gone. It's gone to crap. Yeah. There's no creativity. There's no original idea. They're borrowing from a freaking TOS episode to finalize their season of Strange New Worlds. That's how bad
they are retconning everything because they don't have an original thought in their head.
Exactly.
Correct.
That's the reason why Hollywood is pulling all these old TV shows and these movies they've already done and redoing them because they don't have a thought in their head. I like it when they used to buy the rights to a book and wrote a good movie about that book. They don't do that no more because their writers ain't got no brain.
Nobody does. Nobody has an original thought.
Are dead in the ground.
Jim, let me ask you a question, Jim. Have you heard anything about Fall Guy when it came out with Ryan Gosling? That was based on the TV series that Lee Majors did as the stuntman. Have you heard anything about that?
I used to watch Fall Guy all the time, but I don't know anything about that.
It's a horrible movie.
Strange New World did copy Balance of Terror, but they made it different to show you what would happen if they didn't do what Kirk did. And that's basically what that whole episode's all about. It's not the same. It is totally different. You have to give it a chance there. But it shows that the guy that played Kirk was trying to tell Pike what to do, but Pike wanted to do it his way, and that's what caused the war.
Well, Pike has always been a Mary Sue, peace-loving. Let's talk about. He's Picard. He's Picard. He doesn't want to start a war. He wants to talk it out. Kirk, he goes, stand back. I'll shoot this mother.
But you see, now you understand why I've never even seen one episode of Strange New Worlds. I refuse to. I can't. I mean, this guy who plays Pike seems like a pussy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, pussy.
And of course, what some people would tell you, that if you don't watch Strange New Worlds or anything else, you're not a true Trekkie. I've heard that a lot, too.
I've heard that a lot, too, but that's bull. That is BS.
I am one of the originals that watched TOS. the
So
movies,
did I.
TNG,
So did I.
DS9, Voyager,
Yep.
Enterprise, so they can shove it up their little micron.
I'm a Trekker.
I'm a hardcore Trekker. I know a lot
Amen,
about Star Trek,
brothers.
not about it.
And that's
I
it.
agree.
Amen, brothers. You, me, Jay, Jim, all hardcore Trekkers. I
Yeah.
don't care what you say. I was there. I mean, anybody else. I don't care what you say. I was there at the Hilton Hotel in Las Vegas, the Star Trek experience. I took drinks from Quark's bar. I was there with a friend. I went through that whole thing, the whole thing. When they did the reboot of Star Trek, even though it was Jar Jar Abrams and whatever the frick, I went there
Yeah.
with a good gal friend of mine, Melanie. The two of us, we went to the Arizona Science Center. We stayed there for almost 6 hours. 6 hours. And I went through all the old Trek stuff. We went through, saw all the exhibits, everything. So
Yeah.
I am a hardcore Trekker. So if anybody else says that I'm less than that, after Enterprise was over, I said, I hope there's something better. I gave Discovery a chance. First 3 episodes of season 1, and it failed me after the middle of episode 3. I said, then F it. I'm not watching this
knew.
anymore. This is BS. I said that was
I
it.
knew
So,
from watching Star Trek First Contact movie that things was going to go south because they literally retconned Zefram Cochrane.
Yeah.
And then they used that to do Enterprise, totally recon Star Trek.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell you this much. Jay.
See,
Yeah.
in
Go ahead.
Star Trek Enterprise, they had phase pistols.
Yeah.
In Star Trek, the original series, The Cage, they had laser weapons.
Yes.
But the Enterprise was the 100 years before Kirk and Spock. It was
Right.
the beginning of the Federation. So what they had then is what they had. It eventually got to that point where they had actual laser pistols. Like on Battlestar, they had laser pistols. Then when they did the reboot, it was like a damn machine gun.
Yeah.
Everybody
We
does
don't
things
have any
differently.
bullets. What bullets? You had lasers in the show, you
I
nimwad.
know. They had a separate ship that made those big, gigantic bullets. But never had that in the original series of Battlestar. You always change the laser packs.
Yes. Well, here's
They're all
the
different.
thing.
Jesus.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, guys, and you tell me if I'm accurate.
You're wrong.
In First Contact, I think they made Zefram Cochrane a little less than what he was supposed to be,
Right.
especially when he was his younger
He
self in
wasn't,
TOS.
he wasn't a drunk.
Well,
They never
I'm just-
said that he was a drunk. Dear God.
Right. But here's the thing. I actually liked it from Enterprise. I liked In a Mirror Darkly, the mirror universe where he was more aggressive, shot at the Vulcans, took
Yeah.
their technology. I enjoyed myself from those 2 episodes 10 times more than I did the entire First Contact film that featured him, James Cromwell. And I'm a big Cromwell fan. I like James Cromwell, but he just seemed like less of a man. I mean, in the mirror, he was only in a few minutes in the Mirror Darkly in part 1, but I got more enjoyment from watching part 1 and 2 of that mirror universe than I did all those Star Trek First Contact that he was in, the whole thing.
You piece of junk.
Come on, ooby dooby and all. Oh, come on, please.
That's
The
what it
man
is.
is supposed to be, he's the man who created the damn warp ship, and he's supposed to be, But then they give him a softer side, and
If you
ooby-dooby
listen
gets all-
to the dialogue, if you listen to the dialogue in the TOS episode of when we first meet Zefram Cochrane,
Guardian,
it
right? Yeah.
says that he is the inventor of the space warp. That means he created warp drive, period, for all races.
Yes.
Right.
And now
Well,
they're
also-
saying that he was just the father of warp drive for Earth. All other species had to create their own warp drive. Bullshit.
On the original series, they said that Cochrane came from Alpha Centauri, not Earth.
Right.
Centauri.
Not Earth.
Okay. But also they said on the original series that Cochrane was an old man. He wanted to die in space. Okay.
Right.
First Contact shows Cochrane as an old man. Still matches.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
That's
see
where
the
people
see
get
the quandary?
confused right there. They get confused right there. And it's like,
Yes.
no, the story's good. We didn't know that it was a drunk and a womanizer and like all kinds of rock and roll, but they had back then.
Right.
And the guy who did Cochrane in TOS, wasn't he still alive during when they did First Contact? They could have hired him to play the old man.
Sure. They could have had him instead of Cromwell. I totally agree.
Right.
Yeah. I agree.
And I never
So
liked
we see
the
the quandary. Yeah, we see the quandary,
Enterprise.
gentlemen. See, I mean,
In a galaxy far, far away. Nobody understands what we're trying to say.
Enterprise E just looked like a bad copy of the original Enterprise.
you know, if somebody comes across Jar Jar Abrams one of these days, I hope they take him out because this guy is bad. He's destroyed two beloved franchises to me,
He's
and I'm
kidding you.
really upset about it.
He's
I really am.
kidding. YouTube, he did not just threaten to kill somebody. No, he did
No,
not.
I didn't threaten to kill him. I'm just saying, take him out of his job, not kill him.
Oh, yeah, fire him.
Well, I
Just
like
fire
the
him, man.
new. I like the new style of Enterprise. I didn't like the beer brewery, but that's what they came up with. Supposed to hold the warp, supposed to hold the matter and antimatter, I guess.
Right.
That's a little weird on that one.
I can get the transporter being new technology. I can get that the universal translator is new technology. I can understand the warp drive is new technology. But you're now saying that phase pistols instead of lasers, you're supposed to be, instead of being in the 23rd century, supposed to be in the 22nd century, but you got 23rd century and beyond tech. That ship on the bridge looked like something from Apple instead of Duotronics.
Uh-huh.
Well, they must have went to Apple Store then.
And
So
I know
now-
they didn't have Duotronics in the 22nd century, but dear God,
Yeah.
in the 22nd century, remember what was it? Trip, he told Reed that our computer is 2 decks tall. In the 22nd century, the computer should have been 10 decks tall because the Enterprise D was 3 decks tall of the computer.
Right.
Sure.
The Enterprise, Star Trek Enterprise ship is supposed to be lesser technology than the 24th century, because if your computer is only 2 floors tall and the Enterprise D is 3, that means that they have went backwards instead of forwards in the 24th century.
Yeah.
In the 24th century, the computer should only be like 1 deck tall or not even a full deck.
I understand. Now, it's like I said, it's the writers, right? First and foremost, it's the writers.
Yeah.
Just have no original thoughts. There's no creativity. There's nothing. That it just it's like Star Trek. I consider Star Trek an institution. It's a viable institution. It helped a lot of advancement in our technology, our science, and things like that way back in the day. But nowadays, they're just putting out crap.
The way
Plain and simple crap. I mean, you call it you call it what you want. Call it trash. Call whatever is out there.
Right.
But sci-fi is just gone. I don't know what's going on.
And I do understand their way of thinking of in the year 2024, we have better technology than they do in the 22nd century.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Where's my hover car? Where's my transporter?
Yeah.
Where's my protein resequencing? Where is my phase pistol? Your computer may be better than, yes, I understand what they're saying. In the year 2024, our computers are better than they were in Star Trek Enterprise. Yeah.
Yeah. So where's my rocket-powered jets by now? I need a hovercraft.
Star Trek has never been in this generation, this space. Star Trek has always been a alternate TV show in an alternate era. It's not like, okay, we only got 40 more years before Zefram Cochrane makes his warp jump. There is no Zefram Cochrane. Get a life, people. It's just a show. But what we're trying to say is the show is damaging continuity. That hurts a show if you go over continuity. Don't run it over like a steamroller. Stay in continuity.
Well, it's that's what bothers me about Akiva Goldsman. Most of all, it's almost like he's saying, "Now wait a second. I don't think TOS existed, or any of the series after that up to Enterprise existed." What do you mean? I mean, these are iconic series from 1966 all the way to 2005. That's every series from that year to that year. They all exist. Believe it or not, they're out there. They're part of a Star Trek universe. But then you start creating all this new Trek stupidity after it, and then you're telling me that none of that original stuff exists anymore? That there's just nothing that was there? Where are you coming from? Are you from some alternate universe, Akiva? Give me a freaking break. I mean, come on. Yeah. That is just ridiculous. It is. It's just totally stupid.
They're smoking their mushrooms there, man.
Well, it's like take the TNG episode of the third season of TNG, The Vengeance Factor. Okay? They literally had bad writers even then, because in The Vengeance Factor, they show us the killer instead of drawing it out until the end and then tell us the killer. You know what I mean? It's a murder mystery. You're making it into a murder mystery on your first few minutes of the episode before the title card. And then you show the girl killing the rival clan. Why? Just show that there's a dead body, and then draw it out with clues and stuff, because it makes no sense that you're pretending there's a mystery when you've already showed us who's the killer. That's not how you write a mystery. It's stupid. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, what? I'm not watching the screen.
Lord, you forgot one. You already took Mikey. You're supposed to have taken me, I thought. Jeez, now I got to reevaluate my religion.
I told you Mikey did it.
the tribulations come and Mikey's gone and God forgot me. Oh Lord. No, he didn't forget me. Be right back. Oh, okay. I thought God had taken him. I didn't hear no trumpet.
I didn't either. I didn't hear him say, "Damn, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back."
But
Or I gotta drop a load.
no, there are getting back to this thing about Bird of Prey 5 that this lady wants to talk to Mikey about. If there's something about Bird of Prey 5, then Mikey should need to go to Bird of Prey 5 about it instead of hearing it from secondhand thing because it's like the telephone game. You say that let's say John is dating Jane, and it goes all the way around back to you, and the last person tells you that John murdered Jane.
Damn it. Yeah, but that's where everybody goes in LDG. So they sit there and they talk about everything and everything.
Yeah.
Even a few people go there and cry about their own channels and that. I love that part. I love that part. I go over there and I get myself and I laugh my ass off. But hey, it's drama. But
I would
I'm
go,
out here.
well, reevaluate your channel and do something better.
No, it's
If
just
you don't like how your channel is, redo it.
I've done it. If I was retired like Mikey, I'll be on every day like Mikey is. Probably something to do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm out here. I'll show you. There goes my
Working
cookies.
my butt off to the bone on these lawns. Yep. Yeah.
Hey, you get to sing Ugly Me. God damn, I will spin around. Hey, lawn, right there. Lawn.
Beautiful
Ain't
lawn.
that nice?
Yeah.
Got a little crap over there, but ain't that nice? Like a carpet.
Well, ain't
Yeah.
you near retirement, Jim?
I'm 61 right now.
Oh, you got 4 more years?
Next year.
I
I'll be-
got a thing on Google Chrome saying that within 5 or 6 years, retirement Social Security benefits may be less than what they're getting now.
Well,
Oh,
I'll be
I
62
told my
next
sister, I
year.
said, you better retire now while they're getting good.
I can't retire until I hit 62, so I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, my sister's going for 72 apparently. I said, you're crazy.
Sorry.
I said, you're never going to see that $4,000
personal
check every
thing.
month.
Yeah, personal business. Ugh. Man business. Oh,
Well, it says event says he will be here for the next 4 hours. Does she mean here or in LDG?
She means
Yeah.
in LDG's place. Yeah, she'll be there for the next 4 hours. So,
Dear God.
I just want to go ahead and finish up here. I want to get that taken care of, and then if I decide to do something later, I will. Because don't forget, I still have my webcam I have to do tomorrow for the Greatest American Hero. So, and that's like at 12:30 in the morning. I never get sleep until before 1. So that's why I set that up on purpose so I could do like that TGAH for Wednesday morning, so I won't have to do anything else the rest of the day. And then Friday, like I said, I'll start doing Red Dwarf. I'll do 2 episodes a day, and that's going to be early Friday morning. So, yeah, those are the next 2 webcams during the week. And then, of course, on Thursday, of course, we have open chat, and open panel after we do our reviews of ISIS and Shazam. We're on episode 1. I'm sorry, season 1, episode
God.
10. Is that right, Jay? For this coming week for Thursday?
I think 9 or 10, something like that.
Yeah, I think. Well, I know. I think it's right out. Yeah,
Let me,
it was right
let me
after
check.
Bigfoot,
Hang on.
right after the other thing. So yeah, I think it's 10. I'll look it up. I'll make sure we. Well, you know what? I can do it right now. Hold on, I can
Damn.
do it right now
What did you do?
while we're
What
waiting.
are you doing, Chrome?
And Mikey, before you shut down, let me tell you this.
Episode
I've
9.
been sitting on your channel for 10 minutes before you even came on. And when you came on, only thing I heard was you do a silent prayer. Did not hear any countdown. Did not hear anything else.
Wow.
Nothing. All I heard was give a moment of silence, someone died. That's all I heard when it first came on. So that's why I
Wow.
said, did you read the chat? That's why I said that. Because I didn't hear it.
So someone died?
No.
God, man.
God.
You don't
He
know
said
your channel.
that he did not hear the countdown. All he heard was you say he didn't hear anything about the football player. He just heard you say, let's go to a moment of silent prayer.
I went. Oh, okay. I went to a moment of silence for Larry Allen. He was a
Yeah,
famous
but what he's saying
NFL
is he
center
didn't
for
hear
the
the
Dallas
countdown.
Cowboys. Oh, okay. Well, I don't
didn't
know.
hear
But like I
any.
said, it's something
I
with Google Chrome then. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
I didn't hear any countdown. No nothing. All I heard was have a moment of silence. I'm like, moment of silence for what?
I was saying there was a moment of silence for Larry Allen. He was
I
a
under-
football star.
He
Yeah, the
understands it
NFL. He
now.
died at the age of 52 unexpectedly, probably either a heart attack or something. I don't know. But I just heard about it this morning. So I was like, and then I went to talk to a friend of mine, Joe, not my nephew, Joseph, but a friend of mine, Joe,
Wow.
who I used to work with at
I
Safeway.
got
And he's a huge
huh?
Dallas Cowboys fan. And I wanted to acknowledge to him that I read about Larry Allen. He
Right.
says, yeah, there's a lot of people
I
that are
got the
in
countdown
mourning in
here.
Dallas today because of it. So in Dallas, Texas. So I was just,
I
Right,
wonder
but
why
I'm
you
trying to
didn't get the
explain I'm trying to explain why I said, did you read the chat? Because like I said, and Jay trying to say the same thing. I didn't hear no countdown, no nothing until the moment of silence when he first came on.
Right.
I
That was
don't,
it.
okay. Well, I don't know what happened then.
I don't know what happened, Jim, because I just rewind the chat on YouTube, and it
Yep.
shows the countdown. I wonder if it is Google Chrome or something or YouTube. I don't
Gotta
know,
be.
but it's
Gotta
on
be
there.
because I did the same thing as you just did, Jay. I did that
Mhm.
earlier before I had the countdown. I
Mhm.
still didn't hear anybody say anything about the chat, but I heard about the football player that died and moment of silence.
Right.
Then I came back on after that.
Huh.
So I'll just have to rewind it again and see if it's all there. But I figure I'd try to explain it because he goes,
Right.
"Why is he saying that?" That's why.
Right.
Confession over.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah.
Like,
So
well,
for Thursday, okay. So
I
let
don't
me
have.
let me explain. For Thursday on Secrets of ISIS, it's season 1, episode 10. It's called The Outsider. It's a brand new guy that comes to the school. His name is Wayne. Wayne is a new student at school who is described by the other students as a hillbilly. Some boys who do not like Wayne plan to steal a rival school's raccoon mascot and frame Wayne as the thief. Wayne also gets in trouble for trying to stop the building of some houses in woods where some animals live. So that is this coming Thursday is season 1, episode 10, The Outsider. So that is on Secrets of ISIS. And then
Yeah, no, I said it was season 9.
for
I looked at it.
Shazam, yeah, I can look it up, Jay. I got it. So
No, I said I looked it up and I said it. I guess you didn't hear me.
I didn't hear you. Hold on just a second. Oh,
It's got
did you know there
selected
was a
hearing.
TV? Yeah, did you know
Apparently.
there was a TV miniseries of Shazam back in 2013 to 2014 with Tara Strong and David Kay? I didn't know that. Oh, that's weird.
You don't know.
And then, yeah. Huh, weird. Okay. Yeah, so this one, let's see.
I'll be right back, boys.
All right, sir.
Boys. Who the
I
hell
don't know why
named
you
it?
said
Boys?
I don't know why he said that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Boys.
his season 1, episode 10, episode The Brain. Billy must help a nerdy newcomer to the community who will do anything to be accepted, including taking foolish risks. Okay, so The Outsider for Isis and The Brain for Shazam. Okay, so that's this coming Thursday. Season 1, episode 10 of each. Okay, so we got that settled. Now we know what's coming on Thursday.
What is brain?
Again, as everyone knows, Thursdays are always the same as our Tuesdays. We start at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 o'clock p.m. in the Central Time Zone, 12 noon, which would be in the Mountain, and 11 a.m., which is in the Pacific Time Zone. So that'll be this coming Thursday. Before that, of course, on Wednesday morning, tomorrow morning, early at 12:30 a.m., I do The Greatest American Hero. And let's see. Yeah, let's check that out too, because I want to see which one I'm doing tomorrow. Let's see here.
I might be home tomorrow because we're supposed to get rain. Maybe.
I hope we get rain. Well, because it's been really humid lately up here. It's supposed to rain all week, I heard. Yeah. Well, for us. Yeah. Let's see. Where am I at? Get car, Reseda, My Heroes, Fireman. So I'm on season 2 already. Okay. Yeah. So season 2, episode 1, I'm doing the 200-mile-an-hour fastball, where crooks needing cash to swing an arms deal bet heavily on a baseball game and beat up the star of the team they bet against. Ralph joins the underdogs to make sure they win, and the gamblers lose their money. Yeah, so that should be good. The 200-mile-an-hour fastball.
And some balls traveling 200 miles an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I, like I said, for ISIS and for The Greatest American Hero, I have all their episodes. So, and I've watched every one of them. I mean, I binge watch. So, yeah, that 200-mile-an-hour fastball episode is really good. And it's supposed to be like a mock World Series that's intimated in the episode. And it is actually pretty good. And Ralph gets to win because he's a pitcher on it. Because of the suit that he wears underneath his baseball outfit. So, yeah, it's actually a pretty good episode. So that'll be tomorrow morning, 12:30 a.m. Wednesday and 11:30 p.m. Tuesday night. So probably let's see, 9. Well, let's basically round it off. So let's see, 9. Yeah, so about 9.5 hours from now. So I need some rest. But then I got to talk to Yvette first and find out what the heck's going on there. Anyway, hello. There is our friend Suzanne Eckstein. Hello, Suzanne Eckstein. Everything going well with you and your son? Everything all right? I hope you're doing okay and things are going well for you today. We appreciate you being here to help the algorithm and pop on in. We appreciate it. We really do. Jay, are you back from your thing yet?
Oh.
Jay?
Mikey, with you being so damn busy, when am I going to have time to get on stream? You're just hogging the airwaves, man.
I'm sorry, Jay. What? I didn't hear that last part. I'm sorry. It was all like scraggly. You're barely coming over your microphone. It's not clear.
Oh, I'm not queer. I got the damn microphone in my mouth.
Huh. Well, no,
I said, when am I going to have time to do my own streams? You're hogging the damn airwaves. It's a joke.
I'm hogging the darn airwaves? Me?
It's a joke, you ding dong.
Ah, jeez. Jim,
You're supposed
I'm
to say,
sorry.
"Oh well, too bad."
I'm sorry.
You
There's
don't
just
get
a
it.
lot going on lately. I don't have a lot of humor in my brain. I'm sorry. What can I say to you?
Obviously, you must have read my message the other day in the private chat. You got to the 15th. You better have your videos in or voiceovers. If not, oh well. I'm pushing on Repair 5. I'm doing a couple things for Repair 5, and I should have my stuff done.
Well, you
Yes,
just go
sir.
ahead and keep doing Repair 5.
I still have I still got to do my little news guy, and I got Bill Shank, and I'm doing a little explanation of what the whole series is all about. And that's it.
Well, I did watch your entire Repair 4. I thought it was very well done. So, good job. Congratulations.
Yeah, I wish there was a couple other people that would have been in there, but didn't happen.
Hey,
It was long enough. It was like almost 22 minutes long. Repair 5 is going to be a lot longer than that.
I believe you.
It's already at 16 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And
fine.
and the character that I asked you to do is already in there, but for a voiceover, all you got to do is shut my voice off and put your voice on.
Sure.
It's
Okay.
already in there. Yep.
No, we just got to get there. Until we get all this other controversy and everything that's going on behind me. Whatever's happening on with me, I don't know. I don't know anymore. There's people that, like I said, without saying too much, there's just people I refuse to talk to anymore. So, you know,
Yeah.
I got a lot of other things going on, you know, on my personal life besides this, and I just and I don't you know what, Jay is right. I don't like dealing with personal issues or controversy or rumors or gossips. I got my, you know, I'm doing the best I can, and you're a big part of this. Okay, you know that, right? You're a big part of this to help this channel grow. You know, me, Suzanne, Jay, you, Sifdan to some extent. You know, even Sci-Fi Nation. I mean, we're trying to get this thing to and of course Lemon Pie. We're trying to get this thing grown. You know, we're trying to work on it. Nobody else wants to see me succeed. There's a lot of people that don't want to see me succeed. I get it now. I understand. I understand the backbiting. I understand all the behind the scenes and people going, no. I don't want this guy to do well. No. I understand.
They said
Totally
the
get it
same
now.
thing. They said the same thing about me, Mikey, and look what happened.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I just, hey, you know what? We just got to keep doing what we're doing, brother. That's all there is to it. You know?
And like I said, if you stay in a fan film, like I have told other people, and I start putting channel links in there, you never know what's going to happen because I got a lot of people watching my stuff now.
You do. I'm really proud of you.
Never know. No.
Yeah, but was it your friend? Was it your friend that helped you with the algorithm, or was it you figuring it out and saying, "Well, wait, this is what I need to do"? You know,
It was one video that got everybody's attention. There was a one fan film and a second fan film that made things about Commodore Boone.
About Commodore Boone.
About Commodore Boone. So I made my own thing about Commodore Boone after the original creator that created Commodore Boone and Ajax told me I can continue with Boone and Ajax. Just make sure everybody understands that. And what I did, all of a sudden the channel went kapooey. I mean, it went ballistic. I mean, 23,000 views on that one video. And my subscribers blew up. I mean, we're getting close to 7,000.
Yeah, I know. So when are you gonna have your? So when are you gonna have your 7,000 subscriber celebration? When's that gonna happen?
when I hit 7,000. Right now we're at 6,772 or 78, something like this.
Oh, okay. So you're still about less than 200 away, pretty much. 200.
And they're watching their interview. They're watching an interview video that was given to me by Beyond Trek podcast. They gave me a copy of that. Right, I put that up. I put a little intro on there, a little funny thing, and all of a sudden we're over 500 some views on that right now. I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
I guess everybody liked that one.
Well, I have mentioned that the podcast I did with Netters Network and with Troy Pacelli of Last Call about our channel here has received a lot more views, and I have it in our playlist displayed. It's there, everything. So, people can always go and check out the podcast that they did several months ago for me in April, for my channel, to promote my channel. And it's there. And in the single day that we did it, this channel gained 10 more or 12 more subscribers from what it had before when we ran the podcast in the first place. And we've been gathering. It's not a lot, but we've been gathering subscribers here and there ever since.
Right.
So obviously the podcast was a big, huge thing for me. And I did see your other the podcast that you did with those guys. So, and that's been getting a lot of views lately too. So.
No. And also this fall, sometime this fall or before fall, there's a fan film called Boone and Shepherd Talks. And we're going to put a lot of stuff in that sucker, and I bet you that's going to get a lot of attention too.
Oh, good. Good.
I have to wait
Hey, Jay, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. Jay, if you want, go ahead and do the prayer for us, and then I'll just do a quick review thing, and then we'll.
Oh, y'all leaving now? Okay.
Go ahead.
Did you wash your hands, Jay? Did you wash your hands, Jay?
Huh?
Did you wash your hands?
Why do I have to wash my hands to go look at a new vehicle?
I don't know.
I didn't go to the bathroom. I went downstairs to look at Renee's brand new car.
Okay.
Ooh, Renee. Woohoo.
Never mind.
Go ahead, brother.
I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this brand of car, Lexus.
Lexus? It's
they've been out for years.
Oh yeah, Lexus has been out there for a while.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and do
And
your prayer, Dan,
and she brought me some dinner.
Cool.
Oh, good.
That's the best part.
So she could. She left so she could finish the yard before the rain starts.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to get some rain today, aren't you?
So what did I miss?
You didn't miss one. No, we were just talking about how well Jim's channel's been doing since he did Commodore Boone with a video he did. Also, his podcast has been able to that he did for an hour or so. It's been able to get a lot of viewers and subscribers for his channel. He's up to over 6,770 subscribers. So he's almost near 7,000. In the other scheme, the other thing I talked to Jim about was ever since back in April when I did the podcast with Netters Network on her Thursday things and with Troy Pacelli, her husband, who does Last Call, that's where I've been getting my subscribers, most of them, because they watch me on the podcast. And then I've been able to build subscribers, not as many as Jim goes at a time, but for us here at the channel, we've been able to get, we're up to 171, I believe, right now, subscribers. Yep. We're only 29 away from 200. So, like we always say for this channel, as other people say, like the video if you want to today. Make sure you share it with your friends and family and relatives. Right. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you haven't already, don't forget sometimes YouTube might make a mistake and take away 1 or 2 of your subs. So make sure you are still subbed to this channel if you already have previously done that. And then also, please make sure you hit the the notification bell. And when you do, make sure you highlight all notifications so that way it'll inform you of future events, such as this live stream we do and the webcams and everything we do during the week. And like I said, I do these webcams and live streams 7 days a week. I'm always on. I'm always online. And I also play trivia games with, Jep Nerdy on Saturday nights and A Question of Trek. I'm in the chat there on Sunday mornings. So, yeah. And right now, Jay and I are involved in a tournament with Jep Nerdy. The top 3 people, when they reach their weekly episode number 100, the top 3 scores from all the previous weeks, they'll play in a grand championship game rounds, and it'll be 3 rounds, just like the regular Jeopardy. First round,
regular,
second round,
double, and final Jeopardy.
Right, and it'll play it just like the regular Jeopardy game. So, yeah, hopefully I can get to the top 3. I'm looking forward to that.
There is no way I'm going to be in that top 3. Go ahead, Jim.
Well, that's all right. I mean, you can cheer for me, Jay.
Win, right? And Jay will win.
Jim.
Jay will win for the 5th time.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. All right. Well, Jay, go ahead and do the final prayer. Go ahead and do the final prayer.
Before I do, I want to tell Jim that he needs to submit a couple of his fan films to Trek Zone so he can be nominated for Trek Zone Fan Film of the Year.
Yes. You know about that, right, Jim?
No, I don't.
You subscribe to Trek Zone and you ask the guy, how do you submit a fan film for the award program?
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, is it all one word? Is it spelled TrekZone?
Yes, it's Trek Zone is capital T and the rest are little letters, and then media, capital M, little EDIA. Trek Zone Media.
Trek Zone, all one word, media, MEDIA.com, right?
Well, not .com. Just go on YouTube and just type in Trek Zone Media and subscribe.
Trek Zone Media. Okay, and subscribe. It's a YouTube channel. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You should do that, Jim. Yeah, see if you can get Commodore Boone into a nomination for Fan Film of the Year.
I doubt it.
Don't ever say that. You never know. He may like it and he'll do it. You may be nominated and you may not win, but at least you were honored to be nominated. There's a lot of fan films. There's like at least 100 fan films every year, and there's so many that he can't put them all to submission. So he tries to find the best 5 or 6 or whatever amount is for nominations, and then he picks the best one out of the group.
Yep.
Well, let's go to the Lord in prayer.
Go ahead.
Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this chance to come together in Christian faith and Christian fun, Father. We thank you for our many blessings that you have provided for us. We thank you for Mikey and Suzanne for developing this channel so we can come here where it is safe and it is fun, but mostly because it is safe. There's a lot of YouTube channels that they love to crush people and make fun of people, but we don't, Father. We don't allow it. We do things that we think that you would like us to do in Christian fun. And every now and then we do talk about your Son and his sacrifice. And we thank you for that sacrifice, Father, because without that sacrifice, we would be heading to hell. Father, I'd like to thank everybody that has come our way today. Jim's Landscaping, and Yvette, and Mikey and Suzanne, JPR PH1, and Suzanne Eckstein. We thank you for all of them coming. Father, you know that we all have petitions on our hearts and minds. We asked you to, we lift those prayers up to you, Father. We asked you to deliver those answered prayers at your available time, because only you know when we absolutely need that prayer answered in our life. Humans, we may think we need it now, but we don't know the future. You do. And we ask you to be with us in our lives. Forgive us where we failed you, Father. Forgive us for all of our sins that we have ever committed, have committed, and ever will commit, Father. And we ask you to be with us, lead, guide, and direct us back here again tomorrow morning in Christian fun. And we ask all these things in the glorious name of your Son, Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen and amen.
Amen.
Amen and amen. Thank you. Thank you, Brother Jay, for being my co-host again, as always, for 18 Reviews. Admiral Jim, appreciate you coming up here also, buddy, for being a part of our panel today. As we said, we do this channel because we want you to have a safe place to come, enjoy yourselves, not be judged, not be scorned, be able to give your input to help this channel along, and to have a better attitude for yourself, to feel better about yourself. And that's what we hope to do, is we want this channel to succeed for you, first and foremost, and then for us. Because we put you guys first.
You lost 2 subscribers, Mikey.
That are in the chat, the people that help us moderate, like Sir Lemon, like Lady of the Elements, like Jim Landscape, who moderates. Also, we have Brother Jay that moderates, my beloved wife Suzanne, who moderates. We do this because we want to have an effect. We want to have a wonderful channel, an effective channel that allows you to be able to give your honest opinions, your wonderful support. And if there were more YouTube channels out there that were more supportive like us, I'm not bragging, but I'm saying that if there were more like us, we'd have a better world. And the Lord knows this, and we all know this. So with that in mind, I do appreciate everyone that's been here today. Jay did mention everybody that was in the chat, so thank you all so much for being a part of this wonderful channel we call Mikey's 4. And don't forget, going week forward here, as I said, tomorrow morning, early at 12:30 a.m., I do The Greatest American Hero. On that one, I'm doing the 200-mile-an-hour fastball, which is Season 2, Episode 1. And then on Thursday, when Jay and I come back at 2 p.m. Eastern and 1 p.m. Central, his time, we're doing Season 1, Episode 10 of The Secrets of Isis, which is called The Outsider. And then on Jay's Shazam review that he's doing, it's called The Brain. No,
Dune Buggy.
What's that?
It's Dune Buggy. We're on
no,
season.
You did Dune Buggy already, didn't you? You did Dune Buggy last week.
No.
Yeah, I thought you did.
No, I did the kid that said no.
Oh, okay. Well, the next one I looked at was.
We're both on episode. We're both on episode 9. I'm on the Dune Buggy, and you're on How to Find a Friend.
Oh, How to Find a Friend.
No, not How to Find a Friend. You're on. Hang on. You're on episode 9. If this thing will load up, episode 9, the show off. Because last week you did How to Find a Friend.
I did How to Find a Friend. So this
next one is the show off.
The show off. Okay. All right. Well,
and mine
anyway,
is the Dune Buggy.
Yours is the dune buggy. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And
Well,
yours is
I
the
thought we were on
Slowpoke.
10, but we're on 9 then.
No.
Okay.
We're on 9.
Oh, okay. On season 1, episode 9 of each. Okay.
Right.
So then Jay has corrected that for me. So thank you, Jay. Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, so you guys know then season 1, episode 9, that'll be on Thursday at 2 p.m. That is also after we do our reviews on each episode for our individual series. We will leave
Right.
the floor open for open panels, so you can come up, talk about those
Yep.
reviews if you want, or pretty much anything else like we do for topic time, except of course politics. We don't talk about politics, so it's detrimental to health of anybody, and we don't want to deal with it. So yeah, just come up and have some fun with us on Thursday when we come back. But don't
Mhm.
forget, like I said, Wednesday morning, really early, I do the Greatest American Hero on that one. So
If I'm up, I'll listen to it.
yeah. So like I said, that's season 2, episode 1. Yeah, the 200 mile an hour fastball, because I did the best desk scenario last week. So yeah, so I know which one I want on that one. So at least I'm like, it's so confusing because there's so many
Yeah,
different
right.
series we're working on all at once, and and then of course, like I
That's
said,
why
on
you got me
Friday.
here to keep you straight.
Well, there you go. And then, of course, don't forget, guys, on Friday, I start my Red Dwarf series, and I'm doing the first 2 episodes, episode 1 and episode 2. There are a total of 74 episodes over a 30-year period. So they're kind of stretched out far and few and in between. So if I can find those first 2 episodes, I'll go ahead and review both of those. And hopefully I can find the list. There should be a playlist online of all the Red Dwarf episodes, so that there are, I can rewatch those episodes and then give you an accurate enough review. So that'll be Friday. Also, same as Wednesday morning, 12:30 a.m. or thereabouts. It may not be right on time because it's just a webcam, but hopefully I can get it out to you, guys and gals, so that you can get a good idea of the episodes. So, with all that said, in the great words of Gene Siskel, my favorite nerd from Siskel and Ebert Do the Movies, the aisle's now closed. Thank you all for being here this afternoon. Take care of yourselves. God bless you all. God bless your families. And, oh yeah, Jim, by the way, there's a cleanup needed on aisle 7.
What?
Did he get it? I hope he did. Anyway, take care, guys. We'll see you next time. And thank you for coming.
Donations are greatly appreciated.
Right. Good night, everyone.
I had a phone call came in.
Yeah.